a little bit of 14 to unwind for the soul. I haven't really been doing roulettes as much as I should be. Which is to say, like, at all, really? If I have, you've seen it here. No, primarily I've just been doing a lot of crafting and preparation for the patch with the... Oh, I forgot my thing. Not that thing. Where is it? I'm looking for my my shot blocker. I'll put it. Well, you know what? I guess I'll just have to pull up a new one. What's a fun image I can slap up there? No, actually, you know, screw it. Wait, what am I doing? I have one right here. I need to even ask. Just get in there. Perfect. All right. Real polite. Yeah, look good. I had so many glams prepared for going through a Dawn Trail, and then I just ended up being in my casual most of the time. This, by the way, this is like my favorite. Part of the reason I like patch 6.2 so much is because I really like the Trojan gear. And wouldn't you know it, it's oh wait, no, this isn't even it. They made a dyeable version. And it's like one of the leveling gears. It's like, hell yeah. Double dyes too. It looks a little weird on Catboys. Like, man, getting used to Catboy has been getting used to the fact that they're massive. And I can say that as someone who was just a little Zayla girl for years. But the Catboys are built like a truck. And I'm sorry to, Oh. Yeah. That's some nice stuff. Leveling retainers is something I forgot I had to do. It is going to be a pain because of the way gearing on them works, and I don't want to blow a bunch of money on gear for them. Just spamming all of these A Realm Reborn sounds on top of the... Oh, wait, no, I wanted to talk to you. Come on, come back. Come back. What is kangaroo? Hell, we got a minion from a. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So in my inventory over here, I am setting up to do my my orange script crafting, which is going to be carpentry. I know I'm low on money. It's embarrassing. I used to have a lot more money. It's kind of a little dire over here. My minion of choice. I don't know. Usually Serena. I bought her, so I'm gonna keep her around. I mean, I had more money before making the decision to buy the mount. Like, I've been higher. I've been significantly higher in money. Like 4 times this. So I've been finding new ways to keep track of crafting and gathering nodes. Like you know, Just, for example, we were to pop on over to Mama. So I have since I started my crafting gathering journey. I have stuff. I have the 100 gear crafted, and additionally, you know, I've begun melding. At least one over meld. Wow. So it creates a weird situation where I have plenty of raw stats in order to access everything, which you really feel with the crafting, because, like, again, just having big number means you don't have to worry. But the GP I have and the CP I have on the crafters is not substantial. It's lower than my 90 gear set, but you make up for it with the big number. So the CP are for, like, the later melds. I don't know if you ever got to revisit proc on one of these nodes, though. It's like the best feeling in the world. Revisit is kind of incredible. I cannot believe they did that. And if you don't know, revisit is something you get through leveling to 100, where on rare occasion, very rare occasion, oh, perfect, need to go here. On very rare occasion, the whole node just resets and your GP gets refreshed. Final zone, by the way. And it gives you just get a second shot, basically, which leads to a funny situation where it also now means that you have to think about, you're less frugal with your GP, and you're blowing your abilities and tinctures or cordials more often. Which is like, and then you pop a cordial because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna let my GP build up on this next node, and then the node says, actually, here, it's free anyway, and you're like, oh, okay. I didn't really want that right now. Speaking of, you'll notice I have around 600 high cordials. You just kind of build those up over time. And you pop them as soon as you can. There's someone doing fates over here. Maybe I should just... Hold on. These. Nice and quiet here. I'm glad I got BGM up all the way. The ephemeral nodes are, their whole thing is that these are what you use ethereal reduction on. And ethereal reduction is when you take an item and you mulch it to get crystal clusters and hopefully aether sand. Aether sand is what I got right here. And these are necessary for the high level crafts, but they also sell for ludicrous amounts. Ethereal reduction is kind of like this crazy extra thing that, like, you would not know is in the game. Which is funny because if you go to actions and traits, like, it's just under general. Ethereal reduction is right here. I imagine you have to unlock it. It's probably one of those unlocks that you don't think you need to unlock. These two really don't know if they want to do this. Fate. No, they don't know I'm gathering. This is actually a really important ephemeral node to do, because if we look at my crystal stock, fire is at a low. So is wind, but and you get quite a lot from doing this. So. And they're up, and I should say these are timed. So basically they're like every 4 in-game hours, which is 12 minutes, I want to say. But like they're constantly going around the clock. There is no time that an ephemeral node is not live. You just have to, you know, have the cycle down. But they have websites for that. I should probably, like, proc a roulette, actually. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, so you got someone else here. Part of me wonders if revisit, while being super beneficial, is actually a measure against bots. Like, if the revisit proc somehow, I don't know, does something like that. Like it fucks up the scripts they use. Don't know. Obviously, so getting these to 1,000 collectability is ideal. Of course, it always is. Problem is that with these nodes is that they only have 4 integrity. Integrity is like the number of times you can touch the node. And unspoiled nodes have 6, which gives you a lot more freedom. I forgot to hit my cordial. Mistake. And it's really like quite straightforward to do these things. You have like 3 abilities. You have make collectability go up. Make collectability go up more, but it also might be less. You know, it's like the gamble. It is the definition of let's go gambling. And then you have the go up a little bit, but there's a chance it's free. You have, those are your 3 primary actions. Which is cool. And that's all you do when you do these nodes. It's those 3 things. You have a couple of buffs, but when they changed how collectability, because this was a change, I think they made an Endwalker. Because this was when it was like in Shadowbringers at all. It was much different. There was like no, this cool window that pops up. This didn't exist until Endwalker. And including, they just put the buttons, like you can see them up there on my hotbar too, and I can just hit them. But like, you can just hit them here. So, and then you have like upgrades. Priming touch is new. I don't know how I feel about this one. It means it doubles the chance meticulous won't affect your integrity, but it's only at 18%, so it's like, it's not a high number to begin with. You try it. See, doubled. And we, I'm gonna also proc Collector's Focus, which basically says the next one could give you a lot. Or Collector's Intuition. I forget what Collector's Intuition is. They're basically different ways of increasing collectability. And then I use Ageless Words down here to get another attempt, which has a 50% chance of doing it again for free. Oh, this is really bad. I'm not getting very good gains. That sucks. Yeah, I'm just going to collect them too. Okay, 5. We got another 2 hours left. Easy. I just thought this would be a cool little demonstration before I don't know, roulette or something. Also, I really need to do these again because I'm like fire crystals are at a premium right now for me personally. I'm kind of like choked for them. And those, I don't know if you've probably never needed to buy crystals or shards or where they existed. I imagine most people aren't. They're like, why do I have this thing in my inventory? What the hell? What are these little symbols? I don't know why they made symbols for them. There's a revisit. We just start over. I don't know what the odds of revisit happening are. All it says is, where are you? After exhausting and gathering points resources, occasionally restores all integrity in gathering attempts. Doesn't say. Anyway. Well, this is a 50% chance. So we can... Alright. And that was not free. A bean. I'm just talking about crafting. Anyway, yeah, the crystals and shit. Yeah, you might not know what they are. They can be expensive. Basically, all they are is a little bit of additional currency you need in order to perform any craft. Every craft. So they add up. And if you don't got them, it's not going to be great. I mean, yeah. Oh, final zone spoilers, by the way. I'm not going to be here much longer, like a few minutes, but... All that for 2 pieces of grass. Can you believe it? And sometimes you get lucky. And maybe the ephemeral nodes are like a big deal. Well, you only see the ground in menus. I can keep doing that. Just keep looking down. Just keep looking down. We're in the desert. We're at cowboy land. That's all. That's all it is. No. Here. At least there's no music spoilers. What are we talking about? Yeah, crystals kind of suck. I think I don't remember when clusters ever come up because we're still on crystals. I don't know what I'm expected to use clusters for. I think they might be for like expert crafts, probably. It's probably just expert. Experts are a whole thing. I mean, that's how I got sent to the firmament. Is you have to do expert crafts, which are tricky because they do not let you use macros. Not like there's a rule or a mechanic, but due to the nature of expert crafts, they're inconsistent. So you have to like do shit manually, or at least mostly manually. Like you cannot 100% rely on macros to perform the expert craft. And that's also the ingenious way you get your crafting and gathering relics in Shadowbringers and Endwalk. Well, not entirely Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is weird because Shadowbringers has like two sets of crafting and gathering relics. Oops. There's the ones that are literal relics that you do in Ishgard, and they have like steps and stuff. And then there are the ones you do in Yulmore where you have to make a bunch of expert crafts. Frankly, the Ishgard ones look way cooler. Like they actually have they have they have effects like they're actual relics. And 740, we can slip in one more, and then I'm gonna call doing these. And I can show the high level craft after this. The other thing that crafting has you do is like macros, and again, you might not know macros are a thing in this game if you didn't craft. Alright, got 3 rock. Or 3 grass. Cool. Let's go solution. Yeah, well, other than crafting, my macro is also for stuff like Thunderclap and Sliver. Where are my macros at? Which basically these let me just hover over a target and hit the key in order to dash to them, which is super useful. Likewise for ethereal manipulation. I think I need to probably redo that one. It's been a bit. And then also, I was suggested to make a max range macro once. I don't remember why. It might have been for the ultimate, but it's like so that I think what it is that when hold on, let me pull it back up. That took a while. I think the idea is that while it's on your hotbar, like, if you're too far from something, it'll be, like, X'd out. But if you're close enough, it'll be, you know, available. And that specific skill, Gearskogel, is your maximum melee range. So that you use that as a key to know if you are in max melee range, which is important. God, this will never be empty again. And that fucks me up. Because I have pictures of it empty. And now it just never again. Anyway, that said, I don't know if that still works. So, okay, so I just turned in some gathers. Let me show you this cool bit. Ethereal reduction. So we got all this volcanic grass. So now we get Aether Sand, which isn't guaranteed. You need high collectability to get the Aether Sand. And then clusters and crystals. And you just do that over and over again. Now, until now they added an automatic feature, so I don't have to do this individually for each one. Can't believe it took them that long, but I'm happy. And so we're going to look at my fire crystals, and we're going to see them go up. Look at them. This, I do not recall automatic being, unless I am very, very dumb and didn't notice. But I've been doing this for a while, the Aether Sand reduction. So, like, I feel pretty confident that I wasn't there before, but I could be dumb. It would not be the only time in my life. Nice way to restock, though. Except we get to the lower collectability now, so we're going to stop seeing the sand pop up. Yeah. Cool. Feels good. Sand, I can also show you how much sand actually sells for, because this is the only way you can get Aether Sand other than buying one kind of it through orange gathering scripts. So, you know, your typical person isn't gonna... Because I should say, those nodes I did to get the sand, to get the things I reduced, you need to have, like... There is a amount of perception you need, which is the stat for gatherer. And it's not easy to get. So, like, Sunlit, how much did it sell for? Actually, not that much. Mythloam was selling for significantly more. Mythloam was selling for like 20k a piece. It was kind of crazy. But I'm holding on to them because I do need them for crafting. I don't know if... Yeah, they don't even have recipes yet that they're used for. But they sure are about to. Oh, no, okay. Sunglit does. Which, yeah, it's used for droughts, I guess they are now, and these are going to be used in basically every piece of high level crafted combat gear. And then so next patch, you'll like this patch, in the 7.01 or 5 or whatever, when they add in the new master recipes to make the level 100 crafted gear, these are all going to be used because, you know, vitality for tank gear, mind for healer gear, like that kind of thing, you know. And then every patch that brings us new crafted stuff, it'll be like, oh, now grade 2 drought, grade 3. And you gotta shove those when you do your recipes, because there will be, throughout Dawn Trail's patch life, 3 new sets of crafted gear, which that you might know. Because that adds to the whole cycle of, oh, we gotta use that crystal rain to upgrade it to augmented crafted gear. And this is where it comes from. This is how... currently, there is none, actually. You can see that combat crafted gear caps out at 99 right now. There just isn't any. But there is crafting and gathering gear at level 100. because you need to make them. And this all feeds in. There's like a loop to this. There's a loop that'll happen over the next 2 or 3 years where we're getting new gear to make the new gear, to get materials to make the new gear that lets you make the gear that's new. Over and over. And, of course, if you are in there on the ground floor and you're ready and you know what you're doing, you make millions of dollars day one. And I've been there. It takes a lot of work. Anyway. You know what I've been wondering is, while we're here, I wonder if they're going to put anything else up here, because this is like really small and out of the way just to be the materia vendor. So I've been thinking about that. I almost thought this was a visual bug. I also am genuinely wondering if they will make the Cybertruck. I think this is really ugly though. Like, I understand maybe this is like a 6-person mount, but this is like kind of garish. But I have seen discussion on the online about how, and I gotta go confirm this, how what if the bikes are customizable later? Because I think there's like a whole ass okay, so let's go all the shit I haven't unlocked. I really do like walking around here though. There's like a shop. Yeah, like a bike shop. Yeah, here. Where, I mean, we literally have a bunch of color variations on the bike parked outside. And then I think in here there's like NPCs and everything. They're like talking about it, like, hey, we do this. Looking to overhaul your ride, huh? I mean, yes. That'd be cool. Maybe eventually. It'd be really cool. That would be an interesting reason to like justify the price tag too. Yeah. I really do like walking around here though. Like I think I've said this, when they revealed Solution 9 in the live letter, which they shouldn't have done. But when they did that, they played like music over it that was like really very cold and kind of menacing. Maybe not menacing, but very cold. Yeah, me too, buddy. And I did not at all get the vibe down. Yeah, okay, well, what if the bikes are like chocobos, though? Yeah, again, I can't get over them saying, like, yeah, Solution 9 will be the second town you enter. I'm like, I guess. I feel like you were trying to backtrack on how much you revealed by saying that. I mean, of course it's the second town you entered when there are 2 towns. That doesn't really mean anything. Just say that. I'm going to love them. Yeah, I mean... Oh, God, this might not work. But, let's see. Yeah, I know. I'm not over the moon. Viper's cool. Actually, I don't know where a training dummy is in here. Does Okanu? Wait. Surely Watch and Pello has a training dummy. Oh, I like Viper. I'd get it more. I like they're not. This is the second Joestar I've seen today, by the way. Anyway, are there training dummies here? Yeah, there are. Okay. Oh no, I mean, I'm sure you heard about it. You can't not hear about it. I'm really happy about how you can look at Viper and then you look at its actions and you're like, oh, this is every button. And then you go down, it's like, ugh. But all of these are not, all of these are transforming buttons. Oh, also these are buns. But it's like everything you see on my hotbars right now, that's everything. And it's like, the other thing I'm learning about Viper is that a lot of it is like cosmetic. So like, for instance, I've said this, I don't know why you go into double sword mode. Or I think, so like, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think when you hit your final Serpent's Tail, you go into double sword or single sword. You know what it's combined. Likewise, so then watch, I go into the combo again. It's 2 swords. And then combine. So I think what it is that when you hit your Serpent's Tail, you just combine them. When you hit Dreadwinder, you combine them. But then when you go back into your Twin Fang combo, yeah, which, and I should be clear, the fact that you are holding 2 swords or 1 weapon has no bearing on the actual functionality of anything you're doing. You wouldn't, if you weren't looking at it, you wouldn't know. Which is not how I expected this to go. I guess that's the way. Yeah, it seems like it seems like Dreadwinder and then Serpent's Tail and Twin Blood and Twin Fang are what like change. Maybe AoEs too. No, AoE is. I know. I did hope there would be something, especially because of the gauge. Like, okay, so the gauge is like you go 1 and it turns red and it has the orange pip. 2, it turns blue and it fills out. 3, it's gone now, and then you do your finisher. I feel like the gauge is trying to say more than there really is. Like, because now that I understand how Viper's like initial combo works, it's not complex. There's 3 parts and a finisher, right? So you have damage or attack or the Noxious Gash, which is just you put the damage up buff on your opponent. So you go 1, and then the second step, it's your buffs. So I'm going to do my attack power buff. And then the third step is your positional. It's green, so it's a flank. And then you do the finisher. And then I could do the Noxious Gash. I could do my... You either have the damage up buff or the speed buff, basically. Oh, I'm going to go fast. Look, now this time it's red, so I know it's the flank. So I hit the flank, and then I do the finisher. The thing is, like, why do they glow differently at different times? It's basically because once you use one skill, it buffs the opposite end of the tree. So when you go around the combo again, you now have you're incited to use a different option because it's been boosted by the combo you just did. Yeah. So what I'm basically trying to say is, it's okay to not think about it too hard, because it's really just you're just buffing yourself. Yeah. Yeah. You would have to think about, like, this is something that I feel like if this job existed earlier, you would have to be paying attention to your buffs. Because you can see right here, Hindstung Venom. This means that, I'm sorry, so I have a Flanksbane Venom, because I just used Hindstung. So now when I go around and I get to the flank part of my combo and in the next line, look, Flanksbane is increased. And now I have Hindsbane Venom, so when I go around again... Oh, look! Hindsbane is buffed. See? It's that. Your gauge is completely useless. All it's really good for is keeping your Serpents higher, which is really cool that this has charges, by the way. I really like this ability. Just a neat range skill, and then once you level it up enough, it has a Twin Fang combo that comes out of it as an OGCD. That's cool as hell. And then Reawaken is itself a nuke. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it tells you what to do. What I've been considering doing, if you could see where my highlights were. So I go like, what, 1, 2. I'm considering swapping these so I can just go straight down. But if I were to do that, it would mean that I have to swap Swiftskin Coil and Hunter's Coil. and I like having the rear positional first and the flank second. So having the flank first, I feel like is gonna fuck me up somehow. By the way, this is why this is like Reaper, because I had this exact same way of thinking putting together my Reaper hotbar. Hi, Luce. Are you busy? I'm number 50 in a queue. I can just hop out of this. Yeah. Oh, also Dreadwinder gives you a Serpent's Ire, which is nice. Or, I'm sorry, a Rattling Coil, which you spend for your ranged. And then you have your ranged little combo here. And then I have to look at what exactly gives you Reawaken juice, because I kind of forgot that. This is where okay, wait, no. Okay, so my Dreadwinder abilities increase the Serpent gauge. Not Dreadwinder itself, but the Swift's with the coils. This is what gets me, and I mean, I can just watch the gauge go up. So 1, 2, 3. So the third hit of the combo gives me that. That's what's good to know. And like, I don't know, positioning my buttons right helps so much, because like, oh, the left, because I know I look at where the buffs show up, and the power buff is always on the left and the speed buff is always on the right. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put that on the left and that on the right. So I visually, in my head, I know. That works a little less. So additionally, what I could do is this, because watch this. So I'll reawaken, right? Watch where my dotted lines are. We go 1, 2. Okay, I screwed it up. But 3, 4. I'm quiet. I don't know why. Anyone else? I mean, I do have some. Maybe I moved away from the mic too much. I don't know. They're gonna be closer. Yeah, I mean, I struggle with my volume levels, but I think I got into a nice little place of whatever. So the reason that, again, I'm weird about my coils is because having to have the flank first messes me up. I'm gonna move you. Messes me up. But I don't know, this is actually one way to do it. Or additionally, hold on. Flank. And you. You do that. I'm just trying to get my Rattling Coil. Okay. So then if I reawaken now, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, straight down. So while that's super comfortable to do, the caveat is that I have I have flank right here and rear down here. And that's it. And that's the job. This is all the AoE versions of that. That's all it is. It's the exact same thing. Just AoE. It's fun though. And I think the only... What do I have left to actually gain? At level... Okay, at level 96, my Reawaken just upgrades. It's just damage. Or does it? Hold on a second. Oh, you know what? No, this is a finisher. This is the big energy ball that Reaper throws. Kinda. This is like if Enshroud turned into a nuke. After Enshroud was done. I think. Because it says requires a stack of Anguine Tribute. Oh, that means I can't do my full 4-way combo. Unless something upgrades. And then at level 100, here's the crazy shit. My 4 combo during Reawaken gets an OGCD after him. So I'm like a gunbreaker where I go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, hit the nuke. That's crazy. Oh, and look, allows a stick, stacking of a 5th Anguine tribute. Yeah, I know, and it's like there's nothing wrong with it being straightforward, but it's like I need to know if I'm gonna be good at the job. I need to know. Saw a little Lalafell running around. I thought that might have been Luke's. My mistake. A very demonic and devilish-looking creature over there. I got okay. Anyway, yeah. Enhanced Serpent's Lineage gives me the 5th stack. Okay. I'm come to Midgard's armor. I should probably go there anyway for later things. I'm dipping out of this. This is not exactly practical to queue for leveling when you're alone at DPS, unfortunately. We're gonna have a good night. Oh, oh, oh. We're doing it. Yeah. Can you believe this was only only congested for like a week? It's crazy. Only reason I'm not on Midgard's armor even more is that I can't do any of my usual gathering because all those timed nodes I've talked about, they're only available on your home world. Which is probably so that we don't get a situation where people are doing hunt trains but for gathering. That's probably why. Which, yeah, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, retainers too. Which, I mean, I kind of just wish you could use retainers. If you can use a market board, you can... whatever. I mean, it's nice that you can use the market board when you're not in your own world. I have not done any side quests other than the Aether Current ones, by the way. I've been pretty... I've been a bit busy. See, this is great because since I went through the MSQ on Ninja, I just have like all this random dungeon gear I can throw on as I level. Like, thank God. Also, the other funny part, now that the Endwalker relics just require regular poetics, you can just that's probably where my poetics are gonna go. I'm just gonna like stock up on relics. Which is how I really see maybe what kind of spoils the fun of that relic quest is that like you could just treat it as an afterthought. Oh yeah. I got this on my first run. It's crazy. I can see not liking that. Ugh. Hey, what are you dutying up for over there? Why don't we do that, Luke's? Yeah. Bright said I can do normal gathering stuff. Actually, I wonder if this one node is available, come to think about it. No, it's not up yet. Rain has really been killing my FPS, though. Oh, I see. I guess I'm gonna hold off on experts briefly. What are they doing? Oh. this have... This does not have instances. Yes, it does. Never mind, it does. The worst part about instances is that it makes it harder to, like, you know, track down and sneak up on anyone. Such a shame. Just maybe the worst shame of them all. I also have a very funny picture I want to take in Shaloni. I can give it away right now. I'm just gonna like make a tweet eventually. Cause okay, so there's like a sightseeing log. Big dinosaur. Oh, I'm gonna stay away from that actually. I forget where it is. Where it's like if you go here, there are dinosaur fossils here. And I'm looking around and I'm like, yeah? Dinosaur. I just think it's funny to be like, oh, archaeologists have found dinosaur bones in the area. And I'm like, yeah, they're alive. They're right here. I don't know why you find that impressive. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking around. I have reason to wait, though. Yeah, right. They just also dinosaur bodies? Every time I see this NPC, I think it's Reen. Every time. I don't even see the fact that she's a cat. I just see, like, the hair and the clothes. I keep driving by and I'm like, what? What? The expert dungeon that's here is quite good and might be one of my favorite dungeons, honestly. Also, the weather here is frequently quite bad. It's like there's windstorms and dust storms constantly. But I mean, I guess that's what you get. Also, I had a discussion about someone with this. Do you want to see something crazy? Something you never see in this game? Look at this beautiful little, like, lake here. Not even a lake. I guess they call it a lake. Wow, what if we went underwater? Wow. You might be asking yourself, is there any use for all of this? No, 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 no. No, no. Well, not this one. There is a body of water in another zone where you can mine underwater. I mean, there's stuff. Hey. There's stuff. I mean, I could check right now, actually. Hold on. Mining? Is there anything this way? No, that's a different mining node. Gathering nodes on the trees up there. Oh, hi. Oh! What are you doing? They know something. They're probably like spearfishing. I probably cannot see any of the fishing nodes due to the fact that my fisher is 90 still. But yeah, there's probably just spearfishing down here. Spearfishing was also something they really improved the quality of during oh, also these. Yeah. Spearfishing, they made spearfishing better for Endwalker or during Endwalker patches, I don't remember which, where they turned it into like a fun little like arcade minigame, which is way better. And I remember a big deal was that they added I'll show you this right now. You might not know about this. Oh, an old A Realm Reborn area. Let me show you something cool that you might have missed in the patch notes. Everyone remember. Oh, raining here too. What the hell? So everyone loves it over here. Let me hear that background music again. Also, this place looks great. Like, holy shit. Graphic upgrade. Well, anyway, what? Yeah, this is Realm Reborn. Does this look crazy? There's Nim. Like, okay, I'm gonna say I haven't really like noticed yet. It hasn't really hit. Like, it hasn't really hit. It's kind of hitting. I know that like there's an ugly rain filter in front of the screen, but like, yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Like, oh my god. I always liked this area too. It's really cute. Also, I just like that it's this weird map where it's like 3 separate zones that go around this lake. Incidentally, many people I know. Many people I know. Not saying anyone. Weird coincidence, though. I didn't mean to, like, show up right there by that. Anyway, so they did some stuff during Endwalker, basically. You can do this now. They added cool lightning. Do you see that? You can just go underwater in an ARR area. That's it. There's a mining node here somewhere. No? That might be like, oh no, what am I dumb? It's fishing. I can show you spearfishing. So yeah, there you go. A level 90 gathering node in an ARR area. How about that? I can show you what spearfishing is. So it brings up this window, and you have to like wait for the fish to go by, and you go, yeah. And the silhouette of the fish is consistent. So like that tells you you can go for a single fish, and you have to get so many in a single in a single go to like get like a chain going and get high scores. And there's abilities that interact with it. I'm pretty bad at keeping track of which ones are which. It's been a while. There's the one that like I don't know, increases the chance or like slows down or like what does it say? Holds your breath and reduces the wariness of fish. Yeah. So there was a significant one where spearfishing obviously was introduced in Stormblood. And they added, I think, a Shadowbringer or Endwalker node where you could do a specific spearfishing route and reduce them for Aether Sand. And what have I said about Aether Sand? Very important for crafting, can sell for a lot, all that. Let me go back here. Yeah. Glad A Realm Reborn looks that nice. Hello.
Wah. Hello. Hi. Where am I?
I don't know. Are you still in Shaloni?
I am, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm in the same instance, so. So, are you gonna pull a tank into a leveling roulette, maybe? Would you like to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Oh, okay.
I enjoy seeing the people run by with the boxes, so I'm like, oh, they're in that part of the MSQ.
Yeah, I saw someone escorting a little baby calf home, and I was like, oh, they're doing that blue quest. The calf actually spawns for everyone. Big ass dinosaur. Those little fuzzy freaks that you can see in Thanaland that always gave me a hard time. Ugh. That's a Digimon. Ah! Sorry about that. Normal, it's fine. I wonder if there's a lookout spot around here. I don't even call them sightseeing spots anymore. We just start saying, lookout spot. Are you on tank? Yeah, you are. Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Tanks seem to be more in demand than healer. Funny. And then I don't know. Let's like. I am realizing how behind I am on any amount of grinding for like actual combat, and that's probably an issue. Like, kind of a huge issue. Especially want to do anything this weekend, so you know. I mean, I have Ninja; it's right there. I could probably just buy Tombstone scouting gear, and make use of it that way.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I can just play Ninja. I can learn some basic Ninja rotations just for the sake of doing an EX. It's not that big a deal. I like Ninja. Like, that's probably an important factor here.
Yep, I did in fact hear you enjoying Ninja while we were playing through the expansion.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. I fell asleep real bad today. I took a 3-hour nap by accident. I thought I was going to be streaming 2 hours ago.
In the entirety of like his nap, I drove to locals, did that, and then drove back.
Yep.
This is crazy. I had this Dungeons theme on during like Rando last night.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good for it. This is it's randomized, so you wouldn't know.
This is really funny. I keep forgetting Lise was in this dungeon.
Oh, it'd be nice, but yeah.
Like, genuinely, I forgot she was an Endwalker at all in any capacity.
Oh, come on.
Like, name one thing she did like an Endwalker.
She was in Tower of Babel.
Babel. The one we're in right now.
Wait. It's either she changes clothes though, because she's in her winter gear in the instance. This would sound really good in the world that never was.
Yep, I think I got this like actually in 100 Acre Wood, believe it or not.
It's pretty good too. I'd say
calling Magnite little son every time he takes aggro off me.
I'd say Pooh wouldn't fall to the final days, but I think maybe he might be the first. He didn't really deal with losing his memories very well. Everyone else, though, they got it.
Yeah, the first thing he does, like, when you meet him occasionally, is him asking how he'll say goodbye to himself.
Yeah, he wasn't doing too hot.
Yeah, no, he was just, like, the last one, like, left alive, technically.
Yeah.
Meow.
I ate that food, right? Did that happen? Yeah, I did. Also,
Berserk Wood Occurrence.
Uncoiled Fury is a really nice AoE nuke. I thought that said
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
Reaper.
God, Gossad was here too. They just brought back everyone for this dungeon.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that's good. We celebrated this. I remember how in Lapis Manalis, because I just saw the Magitech Reaper, on how they discuss how the old Reapers were unhappy that basically like they were making fun of the Reapers getting outdated by calling them Magitech Reapers. And it's like, oh, that's fucking cold. Okay, put him out of the job and rename. Oh, I gotta remember where my flank and stuff are now. That's right. Yeah, I get it. I mean, she doesn't... I will admit, I'm pretty sure after this dungeon specifically, like, she isn't, like, in a cutscene following the dungeon. I mean, neither are Sadu and Magnai in them, mind you, but... Actually, yeah, I should say, I think they drop out of the story entirely after that point. The Elzabard contingent... Yeah, which, that's a shame. Wow. So the one of the issues I have with Viper is that when I do my Dreadwinder combo, the having to shift between flank and then rear so quickly does feel awkward, and like you will just end up drifting by design almost. That's kind of weird. This dungeon's a little storm bloody when, well, at first, not later. Barnabas. Like in Final Planet.
I enjoyed the little axe sticking out of his head. That's pretty good.
Oh, the Imperial clothing is actually really fun. Yeah, I heard you didn't like Viper, huh? I'll take it. It is both busy and unbusy. It's deceptive.
They thought Elvers wouldn't have enemies. They mad.
I have not even touched Pictomancer yet. I really do need to get around to doing it. Like, I feel like I would just do it.
I find it funny how Pictomaster is like out-damaging Black Mage right now.
I think it's funny, but the way people have talked leading up to it, I'm not surprised.
They'll probably fix it like in a patch or two.
You can't say that about Lise when the other cool characters are over there. Look at him. Look at him go.
Yeah, Pippin's over there kicking ass.
Oh yeah, Pippin's here. Pippin the Dark Knight. Look at him. You can see him doing the combos.
Yeah.
He's just doing Dark Knight combos. The effects and everything.
Didn't realize Pippin had that kind of internal baggage.
Right? I really like... It is really funny how, like... that's his dad's sword, but it's tiny, you know? Like... We mean old aggro combo. Did it change that much between now and Endwalker? Oh, that means Lisa's probably doing old monk stuff. Hold on, I can watch. I mean, she is, I can tell. Why is she elixir fielding? What the fuck? She hasn't gone over level 90 yet. That's crazy.
She's been busy, no time for her to level.
Yeah, Endwalker was good.
Yeah, we're in the meat tunnels.
Ugh. Ooh. Look at that, actually. Oh, there's another Viper here that could get the gear. Oh, no, they didn't.
Is there a big hole? Nope, nah, doors are closed.
I remember thinking Anima was smaller than I expected.
They really tricked us twice, two dungeons in a row, like the bosses.
Yeah. What was the first one?
The sisters.
Oh, yeah. Well, sisters had, yeah, because the sisters were going to be the trial, right?
Right. At the very least, I expect them to be like, you know, recurring antagonists.
Yeah, they do drop the whole primal aspect of that. Flank. The best thing I can say about Viper is that green is flank and red is rear. Only for that one skill, of course, but... I mean, unfortunately, we knew about the triplets because we had media tour stuff where they were like, "Wow, they were so hard in that dungeon," which they were. Oh no, I meant small. Thank you.
Nope, he's frog now.
Well, no, and that's fine because in the opposite direction, the latest media tour for Dawn Trail, or sorry, Endwalker, also some media tour had Asura, which is the trial, just some random trial. We didn't know what it was going to be, and they waited till the very, 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 very end and made that the Hildebrand trial. And it was a pretty alright trial. It was a little challenging. We wiped on it once. Like, oh fuck. It's not like anything to write home about, but it's like, yeah, okay.
It's kind of like Yojimbo and Stormblood.
And that was a good one. I get that in trial roulette sometimes. Of all of them. Like, I never get the other Gilgamesh fights in trial. Yes, I do. That's a lie. I get the original one all the time. Yeah. Oh, funny. What Discord are we in? We're not in any, but we can transfer over to one.
Yep. Get a bigger party going.
Yeah, let's wrap up this dungeon, then we'll do that.
It's kind of weird how Stormblood was like the last expansion to do like optional like dungeons.
Yeah. I just want to go back to... Oh, so that's interesting, though, is that Pippin still had his Stormblood stuff in Endwalker. I did not. Huh. Very interesting. Actually, I'm going to jump into that, you know.
Visa Starfrost.
Whoa, we're back.
Luke's, we're over there now.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. I almost forgot to mute the stream and not have to hear myself speak.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, fine. We're just... I was talking about crafting and gathering for like 40 minutes, which opened some eyes. And then...
That's scary.
Yeah, I know, right? And then Pross got here, and
Yeah, no, the attacks Pippin was doing on the elevator are old, like, Stormblood single target Dark Knight combo attacks that they took out in Shadowbringers when they took out, like, the separate damage stance from tanks and removed attacks that just generate enmity at the cost of damage.
see, I've heard of that. That is before my time.
Same.
Yeah. So, like, the way that tanks used to play was you would have your like single target combo and your I think your AoEs always generated bonus enmity. So you had like two single target combos that started with the same attack. One would generate enmity but do less damage. One would do more damage but generate the normal amount of enmity, which would be less than your DPS. And a bunch of DPS had like tools to mitigate their own aggro or the aggro of other players. Like Ninja was mandatory because you could smoke bomb someone and they wouldn't generate any enmity anymore.
So
Sounds convoluted.
I do recall hearing that Ninja had the ability to just shirk itself. It had its own shirk. Its shade shift was a shirk. We'll figure out something, Faye. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was a little convoluted. The thing is that really people would just bring Ninja to things, and Ninja and other DPS would manage aggro, and tanks would just do their damage combos.
Interesting.
So they decided, well, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to make it so that way the tanks just have control over aggro with a stance, but we're also taking out those attacks. And I'm sad because a lot of the attacks that Dark Knight did in that aggro are cooler than the animations it has on its current combo.
I get it.
It really does matter more.
Wait, you gotta go far. No. Okay.
I've steadily grown more okay with them taking plunge out and taking the damaging gap closer out from Gunbreaker. I think the amount of keyboard pianism you have to do at level 100 is good now. It's not too much, it's not too little.
Well, I understand why they take damage out of gap closers. It's because they don't want gap closers to be part of a combo or an opener.
The thing is that Paladin and Warriors still have their gap closers as part of their combo.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I've been taking good advantage of that right now.
All right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, maybe.
Warrior.
They did it because I think like Warrior and Paladin hit like 6 buttons during burst, and like Dark Knight and Gunbreaker were gonna hit like 15 if they didn't have like things collapse into itself and also have their gap closers. And they have to fit that shit in like 15 seconds or something. It's a lot, while also mitigating. Like it's a problem. It was a problem. Oh,
Oh, dang.
I almost stood on this pole.
Well, okay, I got the order wrong. I'm not paying attention.
This is crazy. This dungeon boss has a base transition.
Yeah. They needed to get enough footage for people to think it was a trial.
Yeah. That is kind of how it feels.
Conveniently hiding the fact that there's only 4 people in this fight.
Yeah, they did a really good job of that.
Yeah, I mean I remember that shot in the launch trailer where Anima do a scream, and it's like, oh wow, that's gonna be really crazy during the phase transition.
Damn, imagine the EX.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember. I remember when they revealed that Anima was in the game. They did treat it like it was a trial. Like they were like, "Here's the, you're not gonna believe what's here. Here's the splash art. Whoa, it's Anima. We got the artist from FF10 to do a new key art for Anima for Endwalker. It's like, wow.
They did it.
Done in 8
That's
minutes.
incredible. And then you get to the end of this dungeon and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
Then what's the 83 trial?
And then you get to the moon and you're like, what's the 83 trial?
And then you do the 83 trial and you're like, huh?
And you're like, well, then I think I know what the 89 trial is going to be.
Yeah. I think it's kind of funny that like they said, okay, so Endwalker's going to be a bit longer than the usual expansion because we're going to do like a 5 we're going to do like a 6.0 to 6.3 level story in just 6.0, and then and then the post expansion story is going to be like its own thing.
Yeah.
So what people thought that might mean is like maybe a little bit of like an extended ending or like an epilogue, and not like, no, you go through an expansion's worth of stuff in the first 3 levels.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah.
You
A
fight the
lot of
final
shit.
boss. Fight the final boss of my expansion at level
Well.
83.
Like, Garlemald could have been, like, its own expansion, like, genuinely.
Maybe some people might think it's... I mean, there's a lot of clouds on Ilsabard. We sure did just kind of dipped in there, and we got out.
Yep.
Yeah, we only went to we went to the only place that matters.
Yeah.
We went to Garlemald to the point where it's smoldering wreckage.
Though that said, they left this bit open. You can't...
Do you know what instance you're in?
2. I want to say 2.
You are in...
Shalom.
By which aetheryte are you?
Oh, I'm just kind of flying in the middle of nowhere. I'm just wandering around.
I
guess
am
I'm closer
going
to Springs.
Shenawezi Springs.
The one
Alright, I'm on my way.
the one bit they kept open on Ilsabard, I'm looking at it on the map now, is I think the name of the thing I forget, but where Graha's family come from, they left that little peninsula open on the map. And they brought it up like 2 or 3 times in the MSQ, and I was like, we're going there.
What instance are you in?
2.
Instance 2.
Okay, I got sent to instance 1. Let me travel to instance 2. I guess people are waiting for the hunt for the fate to spawn in instance 3 because there's
Yeah.
250 some odd people over there.
Yeah, they'll do that. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty certain this is that place that I'm referring to, and it's just Graha kept talking about it. I'm like, that's gonna be where the relic. That's gonna be the new Bosnia. It's gonna be in Corvus, Cornea
And,
Corpus. I forgot the name.
And then it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I can't wait till we go to the South Sea Isles.
We gotta go to the rest of the places. Emmett name dropped when he at the end of Endwalker.
Yeah, the only thing that hasn't been touched is what something in Authored. North of Authored, I don't know. I'm still like beside myself that basically all he did was talk about just the next 2 years.
That's all they knew what they were gonna do.
I know, but I'm like, that's just, they blew it. I mean, I'm happy. It's funny. I think it's interesting. I'm just like, oh, okay. That was, yep.
No, I think the funniest part about it
Corvus,
was
thank you.
I think people were like, wow, that's like the next 10 years of content. And he was like, yeah, the next 2 years of content.
Which is the fact that he says the Golden City and the South Sea Isles right next to each other in the same breath, and I'm like, you motherfucker. Oh.
What a funny guy, that Emmett Selch.
Yeah.
Or like Emmett Squelch. Alright,
Luke, did you do experts yet or no?
I haven't done the expert trials, no.
No,
expert roulette? Yeah, I did. I just did expert roulette, but I can do another one. Sure.
Do you want to first?
yeah, sure. Let me switch to good old summoner.
I do need tombstones.
How are we gonna do? Okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh,
Let me-
well,
I'm
Oh.
realizing the issue here right away.
yeah, no, you have a. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I sure hope it's the good one.
I was just in the good one, and I kind of had a rough time.
Oh, it is rough. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
We got the torture labyrinth.
We're gonna get tortured for eternity tomorrow.
What?
We're gonna get tortured for eternity tomorrow.
Oh, okay. There. Oh, I forgot I changed that. Muscle memory. I changed a couple buttons in it.
I understand.
I gotta be honest, I've already kind of forgotten what that first boss is like, so now I'm scared. It's the teacups, right?
No.
No? Oh.
It's Noggin.
Oh, okay.
You thought you weren't gonna get tortured?
Yeah. Even worse, I'm gonna get noggin.
People used to love getting tortured on these streets.
There's no Cubus here. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is why Emmett wanted us to go here. He said, he was like, okay, this carries the spirit as the same spirit as the Cubist.
It does not carry the spirit of the Cubus. The Cubus was a delight, and we enjoyed being assaulted by it every day.
This is in New York, this is Jersey.
Yeah, this is the boardwalk.
I was gonna say,
We're in
yeah.
Atlantic City. I wish to be freed of this torment.
I love these big bulbous ghosts. They make me think of Ghostbuster. Once, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, Slimer.
Why is this guy so big, bro? He's off the way. Why did I stop looking at him?
Hear ye.
His Royal Highness Leonog has graced us with his presence.
Forget me, Nog.
Get me noggin.
Well,
Solve my
I mean
noggin
noggin.
puzzle.
Oh, I did kind of forget my buttons though.
The fog is coming.
Yes, I would deny your regal royal headness.
Oh, I hit my bunny. What the hell? Oh god, these little freaks.
They're giant Lalafell.
You sure are.
Yep, and they have that, that one dress on, like as you've seen glamours. Gotta go. Get away from you fucking freak!
I've made a mistake.
And knock your block off,
I
you
got it.
little freak.
Okay, well I have a head. I have a head now.
You got a Nog.
It's fine. Since I'm a ninja, I'm actually not going much more slow.
Yeah, you're probably going the normal run speed for any other job.
Oh, I've been bound. I'm about to be stricken.
They
Run
have
away
like
from me.
so shockingly big range.
Aha. This is gonna suck.
Wow, yeah, they sure do.
Okay, well I have 5 bone stacks.
I
so
really
let's
like
hope
that.
I don't die.
I like that I still do my flippy jump with the big head.
That is really good.
green. There we go. Frog attack.
I hate these things so much. I heard it was bugged.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
The lollipop?
This fight is bugged. Like sometimes the enemy will just teleport.
Huh.
These little creatures getting up to mischief.
Yeah, that's right. Cry baby.
Ugh.
Well, that could have gone
Ugh.
worse.
Yeah. Got the hang of it.
So no headness.
The really fast carnival rides in the background really get me. Big fan of that.
This is just what going to a lawn fete is like.
What?
Like a really cheap temporary carnival.
But yeah, I drive by those, like, by my work sometimes since it's, like, that time of the year.
It is that time of the year. And the merry-go-round comes to life, and you gotta deal with the ads.
It's the worst part.
The best part is when you get addicted to gambling as a child, because you go to like the little, you go to the stall. There's like a stall, right? Okay. It had a big
Yeah.
wheel, and the guy in front of it, he had like a mouse, and he spin the wheel, and then the mouse run into a hole, and if you put money on that hole, it was a roulette. It was a roulette decided by a mouse, is what I'm saying.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Hello,
Well,
hello, Solar Bahama.
you know, it's just you get a little addicted to gambling quarters. That's all. It's fine.
It happens. Children get addicted to gambling all the
I
time.
mean, yeah. It's, nowadays, ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, that happened in Pinocchio.
yeah.
I think they should have gotten that freak addicted to more than just gambling.
He did. That was a whole thing. He got addicted to like beer. They were drinking. Those kids were
Get
getting
him addicted
wasted.
to heroin.
Ow! Forgot about. I took a very funny clip of when we first went by that Ferris wheel, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?"
It's a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, the Ferris wheel. Well, not anymore.
Save me, Rampart buff. Save me, buffed Rampart.
Grandpa, help.
This is the messiest pull I've done in my entire life. I'm so sorry.
You know, I don't love this dungeon. I remember being done with it and being like, "Well, that was a little rough." But people, I've seen some very worked up opinions in regards to it, and I don't know if I would go that.
I think that first boss sucks ass, but I don't think the rest of the dungeon is bad.
I think the rest of the dungeon is pretty whimsical.
And I wouldn't have a problem with the first boss if it was just like a little bit more consistent.
You know, I think I had a worse experience on that boss this time than I did initially, and that's why. Oop.
This is Steam. I didn't see which cup you went into, so please know where he went.
I'm gonna guess here. Okay.
Oh, you were right.
I mean, I had like, you know, it's an educated guess.
What's that? How's that one post go? Your guess is as good as mine. Wrong. My guesses, which are educated, by the way, are
Yeah.
way better than yours.
Yeah, I mean, they are. Alright, I have my eyes on one of the cups. See how well that
That's
helps.
fine. Over here.
Means over here. Honestly, this memory game, this Teacup memory game alone, is like more advanced than most dungeon mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, which says a lot that a Mario Party minigame is considered that advanced. Ah,
They're
hell.
paired.
Ah.
This is gonna hurt. I'm very sorry.
But yeah, the Zodiac did have like a Mario Party minigame
Oh,
in
yeah,
that.
it did actually. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
He was like, how do we like solve this mechanic if you were just supposed to screen cap that minigame?
Good minigame. I think I lost it.
Over here.
I have been.
Nope, wrong.
dang
My
it.
bad.
Oh,
I
dang
forgot where
it.
the other one was in regard to the orientation of whatever, you know, the thing. I will do much better on the next boss, I promise.
Yeah.
Next boss is a wall boss. It's
You don't
fine.
need to worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. My brain is not working right now. I will be able to do the next boss with appreciable adequacy. Being your haunted house sucks.
It's not even called it's called the Endless House. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's just a normal house here. You can't call it that. That's not scary. It's like, here's the it's like if you called your haunted house like the human house.
How dare these fucking things drop AoEs inside the donut?
Yeah.
I'm out here trying to live my life in peace. I like these guys called the Stray Liemonger. That's a good enemy name.
Lion. Big bats? Oh, they're like weird Airyman bats. I don't know. Oh, I know those models. Okay, I see what they're doing. It's fun when they mix and match models.
I think those are new.
No, there's something.
I swear I've seen this animal before.
I've seen
Have you ever
one.
seen that one video of the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
watching the dinosaur documentary?
I've seen that before.
I swear I've seen that animal before. At least nobody in here is a Pectomancer.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I thought I might have dropped my aggro stance for a second.
I'm trying to remember where those little, because those little like those Liemongers, they're like, the body is an enemy I recognize, but it has like the head of an Airyman, like shoved onto it.
Impale. Impalement.
Slaps.
Impalement. These things do so much damage.
Yeah, this is just a boss from another dungeon.
Yeah, fucking Calcabrina.
I need these fucking things gone.
Save me, Solar Bahamut.
Kind of hurts.
I like how this is called slapstick.
Pretty good.
I wish a lot of Tylenol on these too. I think they'll need it.
I need some early today, that's for sure.
I needed some after playing Magic today. It was kind of bad.
What do you mean? You were the one who was winning, to my knowledge.
I didn't. Oh no, I lost.
Oh.
Oh no, my delirium. No. Noah won with Pyroglyph.
Hmm.
There were so many mirror. I was winning the moral battle because I demoralized everybody with artifact-based burn in a blue deck.
Ugh.
Oh, darn it.
Watch your corners. Oh, right. Forgot how the mechanic works. Oh, did something wrong.
Ghostbuster.
I hate it when they're mean to Slimer.
The malicious mist. Please apprehend that individual. I think he used the same voice I use on my Catboy. Oh shit, I want to go through here actually.
I'm doing this wrong. This is really, it's weird because I was doing that mechanic correctly the first time, and now I have no idea.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to the thing. Comeuppance. Tor Cleaver.
Okay, so we transform. Go far. Oh, man, it wasn't going far enough.
Yeah, it has to turn purple for it to, you know, be good enough.
I thought it was. Ghost. Oh, no. Come here. Right.
Ghost Duster.
Justin makes me feel good. Yeah.
Thank you, character.
You're welcome.
Kind of looks like Jason from behind.
Yeah, a little bit. Same, like, hairstyle. She even has glasses on.
We're in blue.
And blue.
Damn, I can't believe we ran into the doppelganger.
If she looks like a high school teacher, then yeah, that's basically a dead variant for Jason's wool.
A high school teacher at the beach.
Thank you, Aravis. Oh, she is at the beach a little bit. Good old Aravis. I've never been sure how to pronounce it. I've never had Jason around to say it.
I've never heard Jason's voice, and I was in a static with him for a couple months.
I heard it in our static primarily.
Oh.
That was during the ill-fated Thornton attempt.
Oh.
You you know. That's fine. It was bad or nothing.
Alright, what do we think? High level dungeon next?
Sure. Yeah. I gotta.
Hang
whip
on,
her.
let me find the mender.
Ooh, I'm
You
mending.
want me to mend?
No, I got it.
Oh.
I gotta spend my gil on something.
Bike. That's a good bike too. But does it?
My motorcycle.
I
It
bought
doesn't
this.
fly.
I bought this before knowing it could transform. I was just so. I was like, yes.
It turns you into an Amazon drone.
It does. I really want to like take a picture emulating that bit from Metal Gear Solid 3 where Snake has to fight the guys in drones. Also, the drone is a minion. I'm assuming it's from maybe Vanguard, maybe.
Probably Vanguard.
Yucca-lily. You can get on this. Yeah.
I'm fucking cooling on this thing.
Right? Why am I the driver? No. It was like during MSQ, it was me and Frost either piling into the Regalia or this.
Makes sense.
I was like, do you want to drive?
Yeah,
Oh, this is the Bosnia theme, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I don't have the music on, but yeah, it's the Bosnia mount. Is it?
I got time for like 2 more before I need to go to bed.
All right,
Mm.
well, get us in. We have 2 tanks.
That's a problem.
I can go dancer if you want.
No, it's fine. I want to play. I want to play Black Mage.
I understand. Making things go boom is something we all want to do.
Yeah.
What is the boring dungeon you got?
Yeah, quick Z's.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye bye.
I should eat. So basically, I clocked out of work and I laid down and I accidentally fell asleep for 3 hours. Wait a minute. 4 hours? Uh-oh. Anyway, so I have yet to really have a nice little snack or do much else.
Oh, it happens. If it's Hullbreaker Isle hard, I'm gonna die. I hate that dungeon.
I'm trying to remember the difference between the hard version and the normal version.
There's a gorilla in the hard version.
Okay, you fight the gorilla and then you fight the other pirates and then you end on Mistbeard, right?
I think. I actually no. I hate regular Hullbreaker Isle. I hope it's Hullbreaker hard.
Yeah, now that you say it, I think hard might be a little better. Throwing monsters at you. Okay, yeah, that's the one where the pirates are like, we're gonna put you through the pirate test or some bullshit. I don't know.
Put you through the pirate test.
Doing all of the ARR side quests and having them like in your memory means that you like are aware of all the Mistbeard lore. Yeah, right.
all the important ass Mistbeard lore.
Yeah, like he existed. He's that one guy. That's yep.
So I've heard. Oh hey, my Starbird is here.
Oh. What do I have on me? I hope from the new expert, the other expert dungeon, that the minion is a new little snake. Maybe
I hope it's a new little snake too.
he probably has like the little funny hat. Oh.
That would be awesome. Oh, I forgot to update my instant portrait. Oh, Snowcloak.
It's not fun.
Yet again, Snowcloak.
I haven't had this one in a long time. I like the music though.
Boom.
Shit, that's more like Snore Cloak than anything.
This used to be a real country.
Not anymore because of Cloak.
Not anymore because of Gloat. Oh shit, I'm about to eat shit.
Oh my god, I don't even have Serpent's Tail. This is not a real job. Oh.
I just have Berserk. This is awful.
I don't have any... Oh my god, there's nothing. I know they don't make the jobs for low levels, obviously, but it's like, ugh.
Okay, 7.01, please give me Umbral Soul at level 15. Guess how much MP I have right now? You don't have to, it's right on the screen. Hello?
All 10,000 of it.
No, all 3,000 of it.
What?
Now it's at 6,300.
That'll get you 2 Fire 4s and a Scathe.
Oh, I wish I had Fire 4.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so what, Umbral Soul is like 60s?
Umbral Soul is level 74, I think.
Alright. Yeah, I can notch that one down.
Hello, bear.
White.
It's the bear from the hit show The Bear.
Oh. Gotta watch that.
We do.
I can't... These people came into my restaurant and ordered food? How dare they?
Have you ever worked in a restaurant? Like any restaurant, anything from fast food to real? I fucking hate it when the people come into the restaurant and order food. It's the worst thing in the world, actually.
Yeah.
Freeze.
Me when I see a customer coming up with their order of groceries.
Freeze. Hello, Wandil.
Wandle.
Wandle.
He's wandling.
This is the girl that's in Eureka.
I wonder what other guys are in Eureka.
You may never know.
I may never know.
Still never did Valdezi and Arsenal. You know, thinking back, all of the stuff from Eureka really didn't have any, like, bearing on Dawn Trail. Like, I expected, like, something. Just, like, a tiny bit of, like, a little blip of, like, a wink, you did Eureka, haha. Not really, no.
No, that was in Endwalker when you met the guy who runs the inn in Charlian.
Yeah, Ojika, yeah, because that's the brother of that asshole that's in Eureka, yeah.
They have the same hair.
The guy that causes every problem in Eureka, yeah.
I thought that was the Asian.
I don't remember. I don't think that was an Asian. I know what you're talking about, but I think that ended up not being an Asian for once. It was just Eureka.
I think it should have been Galoof's fault. Give him some sort of like thing to do.
Yeah, he just kind of showed up, and then his whole thing is like, I'm here, oh, whoops, I died, or something. I don't remember the resolution of that.
It's like, cool, I thought you were dead already, brother. I thought you died years ago.
I think it's how he died. There was also a Wolfman from Stormblood in there, because we have to, you know, remember those guys?
The Lupin.
The Lupin.
No.
Yeah, what was that about? How come those aren't playable?
Remember how they got their own duty at the end of Stormblood?
What?
The Lupin. They just randomly got solo duty, like, right near the end of Stormblood out of nowhere.
Oh, right, yeah, because they're like... Alphina has to be like, oh my god, no, sorry, we ended slavery. Oh no, oh no. No, guys, please trust us. We did, though. And they were like... No.
I have no proof that you did.
But
why are you saying that?
Why are you talking like that, white baby?
Our enslavers didn't tell us you ended slavery, so I'm inclined to not believe you, however I would like to. That was just such a funny situation. And then you beat him in a fight, and the guy in charge is like, okay.
We're like, damn, we got conscripted.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I'm sorry. The Snowcloak Goobboo.
The Goobboo. The Yeti, that's also a Goobboo.
That is correct. I like the guy that shows up in the Christmas event from a couple years ago. He was adorable.
What, that little
The
minion?
Yeti.
Yes.
I like him. He's a polite young man.
He was like, "Rrr."
I like how this fight doesn't have mechanics anymore. That's probably my favorite part of it.
Oh,
I
they had-
remember people just struggling to like build up the snowballs.
oh, you know
like,
what? I haven't done this since they had to redo it for NPCs. Yeah. What the fuck?
I didn't even know they had to redo this.
Yeah, of course they did, because it's a weird. It was a weird mechanic, so they had to.
They had to get rid of like tricking the Spriggans into getting frozen.
That's funny because there's a similar mechanic in Contra, where the guy freezes his minions. I think Viper might have less going on than Reaper does at 50. Which, I mean, obviously, but also, there's nothing. I just have 1, 2, 3.
Follow me, gay Hrothgar.
Fuck.
I've done this
Taco.
once when I had to change it.
One day I'll play through AR and see everything they've changed.
It's probably fun.
I haven't even made it this far on the ult I made specifically to play through the ARR changes. You're not going to believe this. It's still very much a Realm Reborn.
No.
It's fine at the start, and then you reach the halfway point, and it's like, man, you just made me do that for like 40 levels. Thank you. It's closer to 10 levels, but like still. Primthers. Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't land my ability, so I have no mana.
This does make me think of Undertale. This does kind of scoot my Undertale. The music, I should say.
Shinzo Abe's good Undertale.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
Happy anniversary.
everybody. Will I get flare off before this thing dies? I will.
Oh.
Oh, it's friggin' the tumbler.
Is there a reason why the tumbler looks like this?
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Is there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to agree with Frost. Or I wanted to give Frost an affirmative answer.
I love being given affirmations.
Ugh.
Anybody else think this thing has boobs?
It's a little,
I see it.
It's pretty saggy.
Nice work. Thunderhead.
Does that not work the same way anymore? Thunderhead?
No, that's Dark Knight. That's Black Mage's new
Oh, left. Yep.
crappy thunder ability that just makes thunder an instant cast and lets you cast it instead of making it instant cast and do the full damage of the dot in one go.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's cool. I guess.
They fucked up my class, bro.
I like Thundercloud because it was like, you know, I like Sharpcast. Sharpcast was cool. Let you you got to decide when you want to do stuff.
They took it out.
Also, is it true that Paradox only procs off of fire?
Yes, that's true.
So stupid.
Why would they do this? Is there a lore reason why this ability that's both fire and ice is not usable in ice at all?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I forgot. I need to get my MP back up because I can't build my MP between pulls. Thank God that's changing next patch. Like literally, maybe tomorrow, next week, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm safe.
It's not. We really did make this fight. So you could have, like, Oriandra tag alongside and be like, oh, I must hide behind thine ice.
We must hideth our posteriors behind thine eyes.
Heaven's word.
Cool!
Wow, did they know?
That's what I'm saying. You're going behind the wrong one.
I didn't know there was a wrong
Didn't-
one. It's
yeah.
been so long.
Did not know.
This is new.
Thank you, Gay Rothgar.
I'll save you. I've addled him.
No, I fainted
Well,
him.
thank you.
I fainted him. Savage rating really did give me like this reflex to be like, oh, it's a tank buster. Well, I'll just throw a little feint in there. A courtesy feint.
Oh, I'm eating this, huh? Three, two, one. Oh, cool.
Oh, I got a thing.
Oh, this is where you get the Warrens. They just force you to have this. That's not cool.
The what?
The Warrens orchestrion roll.
Oh. What's left? What do we want to knock out?
Let's have a look. We got trials, main scenario, alliance, and normal.
Well, I'll defer to Luke's. See what they feel up to.
I have one left that I can do.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
Let's go trial.
Trial roulette. What if it was called Cryal Roulette and Cryal was there?
It should be.
Come on, where's my Rathalos? Alpaca.
Manually choosing your map would mean that admitting defeat.
Yeah, it is. You person who withdrew.
Oh.
It's in here somewhere. Damn. All these suck.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I was just thinking, haha, what did it see to sacrifice?
Hey, the Crystal Tower looks better? Oh.
Looks like rock candy still.
Yeah, but like a tastier rock cake.
I forgot I don't get amplifier until
Oh.
Shadowbringers or Endwalker. I'm not getting in there.
Oh, that's me tanking.
That's 2 people dead. What the hell?
They forgot to heal us up to full.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a white mage and a scholar. No excuses.
Unprofessional.
Be gone. Apparently, the Crystal Exarch's arm still looks weird in those cutscenes, like the texture on it.
Yeah. At some point, you just think some things are intentional.
Yes.
Like, damn, your arm looks fucked up, bud. Yeah.
Disease that turns you into a Nintendo 64 asset.
Yes. No Bahamut on this side. No Bahamut on this side. Thank you.
Whew.
He was listening to me.
I was a little late.
He is your friend.
I don't think he is. I think he disagrees with that assessment.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, wow, we're doing this already. Okay.
Okay. Got my MP back.
Going into ice phase before the transition.
I have to make sure I can get my MP back. I have to get into ice phase, and I have to use Blizzard 4 just to make sure I go into the next phase with 10,000 MP instead of literally nothing.
The void.
This is where we Asians have been forced to retreat time and time again. You will meet your demise.
That's fucked up. They should be at the club.
Myself should have been at the club.
Okay. They do.
Will defiance.
They definitely do this in a way that's meant to scare you, where it's like it's tougher at first. Ugh.
This is a QTE designed purely by people who play on keyboards.
It helps. I'm still mashing things all over the place, but yeah, no, because I can.
In unceremonious silence.
I really love that the teleporter from the raid is back there.
It's really good.
Wait, like
Like
oh, like the big
checkpoint.
square thing that teleports you in the Crystal Tower raids.
Yeah.
There it is. It is a fixture of the tower. How else are
is.
people supposed to get around?
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't just take that instead of running with Raha, but
Salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all.
oh.
Your demise will be ours.
LB4.
That's cool.
Oh, we're dead?
Oh. Are
Yeah, this is the tank LB thing.
yeah. Tank.
Guys, where's the Danko B?
It's not... Frost, I don't know how to tell you this, but
I thought the other tank would have had it on.
Okay. You just gotta do it.
Be our last.
I don't even know where it is in like my actions and traits.
Your limit break?
Oh, never mind, I found it.
You should have that unlocked.
I have it on a crossbar. I don't even like have it on my main bar. Like it's always there.
You think I have a crossbar?
I don't think that's weird to have. No.
I will deign myself to be in this presence.
Do you put sprint on your regular hotbar?
I do have sprint on my regular
I
hotbar.
have it on a crossbar, so I just have it all, like my mount too and all that.
I gotta show you my hotbar after this.
Well, like, okay, look, I have sprint on a hotbar, as you can see, but it's a bar that's just always there.
Burn for all the actions you do under pyretic. You're not supposed to attack during that.
When I say do you have sprint on a hotbar, that sounds like really incredibly stupid, but like I mean like across.
Yeah, hotbar sand.
I'm always sprinting across hot sand. It's not comfortable to stand on. Billion, you have to move during that.
So is the tank LB here like Alexander? You got to do it at 4 seconds.
No, you have to do it when his LB bar fills, and that's a good time to pop it. Oh shit. Well.
Oh, I don't want to mash it.
Well, let's get the MP ticks rolling at a solid 200 MP per server tick. Thank goodness we have 10% more damage, so we're actually faster.
I like to think Halmarat is still sitting around here, and he's like, "Where'd everyone go?"
Where everyone go?
I think I got his name wrong.
First the Cubis.
Oh, I miss my Cubist Tails. Tails, I miss mashing. Tails, I miss keys. Ah.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
You, it cannot be.
I'm back.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all.
Okay, so
Your demise will be ours.
Now.
oh, that still cuts it a little close. Oh,
Oh,
as I was saying,
how?
we might have been a smidge early. I'm gonna have to.
I mean, I mashed the button first thing when I saw that thing fill up.
Sword of shadow.
Did they really not res any tank? Oh my god. That's killing me here. You went for. Luke's behind you. Luke's behind you. Tower,
Thrust,
tower.
thrust, thrust.
What?
Oh, that's Frost. I thought Frost was. Sorry.
Hi.
Also behind you though.
Nothing on me right now.
Oh.
I'm dead. I'm not dead.
All right, now this is happening.
Okay.
And now
Where's
this.
the worm coming from? Oh, back here. By me. Vixia, get away. Vixia, get away.
I'm fainting. Okay. It's not as bad as the EX version, at least, where you really gotta separate.
The inspiration
Hook
still
it
scares
across
me.
the stage. Yeah.
I really do appreciate that he pulls out the ranged DPS LB and shoots us with crossbows.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
How did I die?
Grant me strength.
Ugh.
I was at full HP. I did. How many were layered on top of each other that I died? Oh no! Are both groups stacked together?
No. We're far enough.
Yes, they are.
Okay, maybe a little bit. Okay, we got a healer though. It's fine. I got that. I got the aggro. I got aggro. Woo!
This is a real party. What are you doing? Don't resurrect me. Resurrect the tank.
I know. I don't get it. They refuse to res the tanks. It's really fucking me up. That happened before, as well. Okay, this buys us time.
Yes, this buys us some time. Thank goodness.
If I remember where to go.
Top left corner, or right there is fine. Yeah.
Wait, don't move.
Start moving.
Yeah, I got moving backwards.
We're not gonna get to a healer LB3 in time for us to live. I think you're dead.
I'm fine. It's good. Please res a tank.
Frost is up.
Dang.
Do I have to stop moving? Is this paretic? I don't remember.
Yes,
No.
it's stop moving when he does his next sword move.
Yeah, of course. So
This is the most stressful it's ever been. It should not be like
Right.
this.
Okay. Good.
Arm's length.
That's fine. Yeah, don't arm's length when we have to stack. That can get.
You're alive?
Stop moving. Ah!
I'm alive. I'm
We
in a
have-
fucking AoE and
we
I'm
have
not immune. Okay, thank goodness.
We have a potential healer LB3 too. So what I'm gonna do is not LB.
Does he have the ring on his sword? I have to do this.
No, he's not. I do not believe he's imbued. He already blew the paretic.
We got a real good group here tonight, folks.
I'm. Yep.
I've certainly had better runs of the Sea of Sacrifice before.
He's imbued in the blizzard.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Not yet.
Jutsu. Someone LB.
Frost behind you.
Not you.
I'm here. I'm here.
must be destroyed.
I imagine a hell version of that mechanic where it's like you have to have 2. If you have more than 2, you take more damage.
That would be funny. I'm giving it to the machinist.
Yeah, sure, machinist. Good. Gun.
Gun.
I need a
Big
gun.
Go. Okay, that was exhausting mentally
was.
and emotionally.
Sure was.
Exactly why I left it for last.
Okay, I'm going to go to bed.
Yep.
Good night, Luke. Thanks for
Good
dropping
night,
by.
yes, thank you.
Talk to y'all later.
Yep.
Bye bye.
All right. That is also about as much energy as I have. It's been a weird evening. It's been a weird evening in that there wasn't one, and then I woke up and here I am. I finally got the Warrior of Light card. Holy sh! Wait a minute. Everyone be quiet. Where's the triple tries? Hold on a second. Holy shit. It's in here, right? No. Gold saucer. Wait a minute. That was like the last card. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. You pre-Endwalker. I need one more card and then I have the card mount. It's it's from Memoria Miseria Extreme. Oh, and also Saryu. Okay, and also Biak. Okay, let's take some more. Hi. Point being is that was a card I had a hard time getting, so that's cool. Good.
We love filling out the collection.
So yeah, I am gonna cut off stream there at least. Thank you for hanging out. That was pretty productive in the end. And yeah, enough so that probably gotta stream more 14, at least while I'm in like the spirit of it like this. Yeah. So thank you, and have a great night. Go say a little bean, and see you around.